Hi guys, this is Coach Adrien saying thank you again for viewing. It's really a pleasure, it's a joy to have you. Today, May 1st, is Labor Day or International Workers' Day, as it is also called. Today, workers of the world unite to call for the right to work and to draw attention to labor issues such like worker safety laws, minimum wage, and work week limits. In fact, it is a public holiday in South Africa, Tunisia, Tanzania, Zimbabwe, and China. And there are mass demonstrations in France, Greece, Japan, Pakistan, and the United Kingdom. In Central and Latin American countries, workers receive a payday off, and there are parades and parties in villages, towns, and cities. In the Caribbean, where I come from, International Workers' Day is set aside to recognize workers. Of course, with the traditional rallies and speeches against exploitation and the need for better working conditions. But I want to emphasize the right to work. The right to work is the concept that people have a human right to work or to engage in productive employment and should not be prevented from doing so. The right to work is enshrined in the United Nations 1948 Universal Declaration of Human Rights and is recognized in international human rights law. Now, guys, work is sacred. In fact, work is obligatory and work is life-sustaining. At creation, God made man and set him his work schedule and his rest period. Now, note that he made man, set him his work schedule and rest period. That is Genesis, the book of beginning. And if we look at Genesis chapter 2:15, it reads, "The Lord God took man and put him in the Garden of Eden to work it and take care of it." The creator of man intends for human beings to work for their well-being and happiness. Therefore, employers are not at liberty to exploit workers or to withhold their wages because their livelihood depends on them. However, man's labor power is found in God's scheduled work and rest arrangement. In other words, if you want a worker to increase their productivity level, this is the mechanism that God established for increasing labor productivity. Exodus chapter 20, verses 9 to 10 reads, "You have 6 days to do all your work, but the seventh day is to be different. It is the Sabbath of the eternal, that is your God, the Creator. Keep it holy by not doing any work. Not you alone, not you alone. Your sons, your daughters, your male servant, your female servant, your livestock, or your machines, your vehicle, or any outsider living among you." So man increases his productivity level by retooling, rejuvenating, refreshing, and empowering himself after working for continuous days. Now, this is the Maker speaking about. This is God, and God knows the best for man. He knows how to get the best out of man. And that is in the schedule, work and rest, period. So what are the underlying, that's what we are talking about, what are underlying messages of Labor Day? Three things came to my head. One, work, as we have said, is mandatory for productivity, but for longevity and for sustaining you as a person. That's what God says. Two, man's productivity is increased with God's schedule, work, and rest formula. And finally, man has a natural or a divine right to work that is without restriction or exploitation. And we always end our video, our clinic, by reminding ourselves of the two principles that help us make wise decisions. The first one is from William Penn. Wrong is wrong, even if everyone is doing it. Right is right, even if no one is doing it, and the other one is like it. Truth is truth, even if no one believes it. And a lie is a lie, even if everyone believes it. And we always end finally with a word to the wise. Our word to the wise comes from Jesus Christ himself. Jesus taught, and I'm quoting the book of Luke chapter 6, verse 41. As you wish that others do to you, do so to them. And that goes for employers, employees, it goes for people in authority, it goes for those who are operators, those who are supervisors, managers, those who are subordinates. As you wish that others do to you, do so to them. Guys, follow me on my website, www.goadrians.com. Look out for a new video posted on my YouTube channel, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter on the first day of each month. Why not connect with me, Coach Adrien, via WhatsApp, 869-668-9752, or via email, peter@goadrians.com. Thank you for viewing. Please subscribe and like my video. Hey guys, work and rest is scheduled by God. Let me repeat, work and rest is scheduled by God for our longevity, for our sustainability, and for productivity. Thank you.